You ever start a drama thinking you'll just watch one episode, and suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you're deep in palace betrayals and forbidden love? Chinese dramas have that magic. Stunning visuals, heart-racing romance, and plot twists that keep you hooked. So let's dive into 10 addictive ones you won't be able to stop watching. In Empresses in the Palace, we meet Zhen Huan, a clever, unassuming girl thrust into a world where every smile hides a scheme and every glance could be your last. Amid the sumptuous costumes and intricately decorated palace walls, forbidden passion simmers beneath the cold veneer of protocol. Zhen Huan's heart dares to beat for the emperor, even as the rules of the court dictate duty over desire. With every secret rendezvous and hushed whisper in the dark, her love becomes a quiet act of rebellion against a system that demands loyalty and punishes emotion. The series doesn't just serve up political intrigue and the cruelty of palace life. It delivers a poignant tale of a love that must exist in the shadows, a romance that defies imperial decree, even as it fuels the flames of betrayal and heartbreak. It's a forbidden affair, in every sense, where the price of passion is measured in power, pain, and ultimately, the courage to defy destiny. Immerse yourself in a world where burning revenge collides with a tender defiance of fate. In Unchained Love, Xiao Duo has clawed his way to power within the imperial palace by masquerading as a eunuch to avenge his fallen brother. Just when duty seems to have claimed every ounce of his heart, fate throws him a curveball. Bu Yinlu, a gentle court lady destined for a grim end as a tribute to the late emperor, is snatched from the jaws of death by Xiao Duo's daring intervention. Their worlds, steeped in brutal palace protocols and relentless power struggles, suddenly pulse with the fragile, rebellious beat of forbidden love. As secret glances melt away, hardened ambition, each clandestine encounter becomes an act of defiance, a tender rebellion against a destiny dictated by tradition. Unchained Love effortlessly blends sharp wit with heartwarming romance, challenging a system that chains hearts to duty and daring its lovers to shatter the shackles of fate.
分辨不出颜色，可凭借香气便能分辨出不同的花。
Number 8. Love and Redemption. In this epic series, Zhu Xuanji, played by Yuan Bingyan, is a young woman born without her six senses, yet her inner strength shines through every challenge. Fate intervenes when she crosses paths with Yu Sifeng, portrayed by Cheng Yi, the calm, skilled disciple of Li's palace, whose quiet determination hides deep scars and secret dreams. Their first encounter during a grand tournament sets off a spark that gradually grows into a bond neither expected. As Xuanji struggles with the limits imposed by her condition, Sifeng fights not only external battles against ancient curses and rival factions, but also the internal battle of a heart conditioned by duty and loss. Against a backdrop of sumptuous costumes and breathtaking cinematography, every whispered promise and stolen glance between Zhu Xuanji and Yu Sifeng becomes a quiet rebellion against a world ruled by old grudges and mysterious forces. Their love story is both tender and fierce, a reminder that even when fate seems written in stone, the courage to change our path can spark miracles. Till the End of the Moon is a high-stakes Ciencia drama where fate and romance intertwine in a struggle to change a doomed future. In this series, Li Susu, an immortal warrior from the Hengyang sect portrayed by Bai Lu, is sent back 500 years to halt the transformation of Tan Tai Jin, played by Luo Yunxi, from a vulnerable hostage prince into the dreaded devil god. Li Susu inhabits the body of Ye Shiwu in the past, tasked with finding and destroying the curse, the so-called evil bone, that seals his tragic destiny. Tan Tai Jin's life has been marred by neglect and cruelty, a series of events that has left him cold and resigned to a fate of darkness. However, As Lee Susu works to alter the course of history, the pair find themselves unexpectedly drawn to one another. Their relationship, forged under immense pressure and the weight of destiny, evolves amid epic battles, intricate palace intrigues, and a world brought vividly to life with sumptuous costumes and stunning CGI effects. The Longest Promise weaves a tale of forbidden love, set against the backdrop of ancient political intrigue and mystical cultivation. At its heart is the forbidden bond between Royal Prince Shi Ying, portrayed by Xiao Zhan, and Princess Zhu Yan of the Qi Yi tribe, played by Ren Min. Their love is strictly off-limits, not only due to their master-disciple relationship, but also because of the societal expectations and power struggles that tear their worlds apart. Shi Ying, once a promising crown prince, hides his true identity as he is forced into a life of seclusion on Juyi Mountain. Zhu Yan, determined yet forbidden by her lineage, becomes his disciple under circumstances that make their connection all the more illicit. The tension between them is palpable, as both strive to honor duty while their hearts rebel against the chains of destiny. The Longest Promise brings a fresh twist to the forbidden love trope. Every stolen glance and hesitant touch underscores the risk they take by nurturing a love that defies every rule. Their journey is a constant battle against fate, a struggle where passion and loyalty collide with honor and duty. Number 5. I Know I Love You. The story centers on Shu Nuo, a florist disillusioned by a long-term relationship, and Zhao Jin, a dedicated veterinarian burdened by family obligations. Although both are navigating the aftermath of failed romances, fate brings them together in a way that sparks undeniable chemistry. Their connection is forbidden, not only because of lingering ties to past relationships, but also because family expectations force them to conform to traditions that leave little room for true passion. As their friendship deepens into love, every secret glance and tender moment underscores the intensity of emotions they must hide from a world that insists on a different path. This delicate, slowly unfolding romance invites viewers to root for a love that defies conventional boundaries, even when it means sacrificing everything for a chance at happiness. The Journey of Flower is a visually stunning and tragic tale of forbidden love wrapped in a rich fantasy world. At its core, the series follows Hua Qianggu, a gentle, unlucky orphan whose very existence brings misfortune as flowers wither in her presence, and Bai Zihua, her austere yet secretly tender master. Despite the profound barriers between them, most notably their master-disciple relationship, and the celestial decree that condemns such love, their bond deepens into an all-consuming, forbidden passion. Every stolen glance and quiet moment between them crackles with the tension of a love that defies both fate and societal edicts. Their relationship is marked by intense sacrifice and lingering regret, as Bai Zihua struggles between his duty to uphold the laws of the immortal realm and his overwhelming, inescapable love for Qiangu. Number 3. Fireworks of My Heart. In this modern tale of forbidden love, childhood sweethearts Song Yan and Shu Qin are forced apart by the heavy hand of family disapproval. Fast forward a decade, and fate, or maybe a well-timed emergency, brings them back together. Yang Yang shines as Song Yan, a dedicated firefighter whose steely exterior hides a heart still tender from past wounds. Opposite him, Wang Chu-ran plays Shu Qin, an ER doctor whose quiet strength belies the inner turmoil of a love that was once deemed impossible. Their reunion is anything but ordinary, as the sparks of their past collide with the pulse of their high-stakes careers, turning every rescue scene into a metaphor for reviving lost love. The series offers a fun, fresh take on the classic forbidden romance, wrapped in vibrant visuals and a catchy soundtrack that makes every scene feel like a mini celebration.
No.
Number 2. My Uncanny Destiny. Set against the backdrop of two rival cities, Muxi and Xuanyue, that have been locked in conflict for generations. In Muxi, the old city lord, desperate to secure his legacy, hides the truth about his only child. Ye Zhaonan, portrayed by Zhang Yuenan, is, in fact, a girl. To ensure she can inherit his title, she is raised disguised as a boy. Everything changes when, during a life-altering accident, Ye Zhaonan falls from a cliff and encounters Liu Xuanming, played by Yan Zixian, the dashing and resolute lord of Xuanyu City. In that unexpected moment, a wondrous destiny is set into motion, a destiny that promises not only to bridge the bitter enmity between their cities, but also to challenge the strictures of tradition. The series is peppered with humorous moments and charming surprises, from clever disguises and unexpected alliances to scenes that capture the magic of a love that defies fate. Add in sumptuous period costumes, richly detailed sets, and a soundtrack that elevates every emotional beat, and you have a drama that is as smart as it is spirited. One and Only is a beautifully crafted historical drama that weaves together romance, duty, and the complexities of power in an era of political unrest. The story follows Zhou Shengchen, a loyal general raised by his brother the emperor, and Qi Shiyi, who was betrothed to the crown prince, but later loses her voice and watches her former fiancé become a child emperor. When the Empress Dowager Regent changes Qi Shiyi's betrothal to a weak young companion, Zhou Shengchen takes her as his disciple and sends her to live in his manor. Despite the heavy weight of political intrigue and family duty, a deep and forbidden bond grows between them. Every scene is beautifully shot, with rich costumes and an evocative soundtrack that perfectly capture the bittersweet nature of their love. This slow-burn romance rewards patience with its emotional depth and timeless charm. And that's it for today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe and press that like button for more amazing content like this. See you in the next one.